throw to Kira halfway through. My fingers didn't stop pressing the button.
Actively talking to her.
Sorry.
Anyway, it looks like Snack says Shreks.
Sorry. I was already going through the motion of pressing buttons and it just, I couldn't stop it.
This is why it's like, when Cameron said to us, like, can you guys not be talking when you start the stream? It's like, I promise you, it's not intentional.
And usually when I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll wait for Kira to talk. And it's just, she'll time it, she hasn't realised as I'm pressing it, and then she'll start another thing.
Because you don't say, I'm pressing the button now.
And sometimes I do, and then we both just go, oh yeah! And it's like, wait, what are we doing?
No, this
The cat is literally...
The cat's gone ballistic over break.
Literally over break, the energy has just turned, like, mental.
I did lie on the floor.
You might
not fake.
Hang on. I think they can hear it.
Yeah. She's in the bathtub.
She's doing the run where she runs and slides on the bath mat.
Yes. Next to the room that I sleep in.
Yeah.
Very familiar.
Don't know if she'll do it again.
Winter!
What are you doing? We were playing with her
You
just...
can nearly see her.
We were playing with her just before this, and she nearly just launched herself off the stairs.
Multiple times.
She like jumped to attack the ribbon and like her back feet just popped out the bottom end of the stairs. She doesn't usually go for that one for some reason. I mean, she probably
Don't
will.
jump down from
Yeah,
there.
so don't get... I'll get her over so you lovely people can see the cat. Where did I put the stick? Oh, it's on the floor. You gonna come say hi?
What is this?
She's actually gonna launch herself on there.
Nah.
I fear for my head.
Her eyes aren't big enough.
Come down here.
Come here. Tell you what, okay.
Instant massive eyes. So if you can see what she's...
Just wiggling the dreamiest box. The cat's like, yes, but it's not open, so...
That's what I mean by the energy has just taken up a turn for the weird.
We're tired.
Yeah. I just kind of want to see where this will go. Sick tricks, y'all! SSX tricky.
It's a stunt! Ghost trick. There she is. Come on in. Hang on, let me move out the frame. Might move so I don't hit you, don't hit you anything.
Ready? Winter. Pause. Can they see her?
Kind of. She's mostly behind the odd.
Come over here.
That won't. Yeah, you can...
No pause.
I'll move this thing. You got a light backdrop for her to be visible against.
Ready? Pause. Good girl. That's probably like, ah.
Here comes the airplane.
There you go. No claws. You know the rules.
Kill mode.
There you go. Winter? Go find it. It lands on top of the clothes. She's not gonna find that.
Your mum's stupid. Oh, I serious. We can't do anything. If I just throw her under my leg, and if you've noticed, this is like fucking Dr. Xavier. I have the blanket on, so it just bounced off the cardigan.
She got it. It's
She
fine.
find it.
She got it. It's fine. Oh god, this is not a part. I don't know, 6 of playing Coffee Talk 2.
Yeah.
We have lost our minds. We really have. It's been such a long one. I'm crying.
I'm stuck on the cardigan.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. If you've just joined, I'm sorry. That's all I can say.
I would say it's not normally like this, and that'd be a lie.
It's a lie. It's like this too often.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and carry on playing Coffee Talk 2.
Oh, that was a risky move,
That
cat.
was a risky move. She's just wondering. It's a problem with her not wearing the collar at the minute. You can't hear her.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and carry on with this game. We'll see how we get on. If you have any ideas of if you want me to finish this, I would believe there'll be only one more stream after this one where we'll be playing this.
Might not even be a full stream.
It might not even be a full stream, depending on how we go on today. Because we might just pass out halfway through this. Let me know. And if there's anything you want me to start playing after let me know as well. We'll start getting that conversation going. For now, we're just gonna play.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm switching the screen.
Yeah. There it goes.
There it goes. There it goes indeed. What's our news headline? Oh, I haven't been reading the poems. Oh well.
So it takes ages.
Robots used to give ultimate advice.
Oh.
AI processing. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. New image recognition tech. Oh, confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review.
Knows divorce. Damn, 7.
Yeah, so look at our 7. That's because of the 3 of them. Bees. Okay, gets now. No delivery today. We'll resume tomorrow.
Probably come in then.
Yeah, just spent almost 2 hours checking all my mobile games in App Store. The amount of copycat games, it's just staggering. Yeah.
Oh, we did get crunk.
I'm have a big feel. Awesome. Girl always has her secrets. That's why your hair's so big. For secrets. I didn't tell you, it was to chat with Matt at work about Sheena. He's like, that's why her queue's so big, it's full of secrets.
Yes.
And like how she does
Talent.
Anyway, good evening.
Georgie.
Officer, welcome. Hey, old bit bat. That was me.
You look troubled.
How are you doing? Officer? Oh, sorry. My mind's kind of elsewhere right now. No worries. Work issues. What else?
Family issues? I hear you have those as well.
I'm all ears if you want to chat. Hey, you're a pal. I'm in a real bind, I'll put that. What happened? Well, never-ending workplace issues aside, things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth. Are you talking about your recent patrols? Yeah. I've been analysing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner and disappeared. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. But neither fits with what I heard on the scene. The footsteps, you know? The laughter. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles.
It's ghost fairies.
Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. I see. Oh.
Should know on Garla's being like, can't giggle.
Do you know why the satyrs from France are more musical than the ones from America? Because they have French horns.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Harp horn. That's a good noise. It's just a simple little joy. I just, yeah. Yeah.
Taking pictures as well.
Don't. Just didn't look at me.
So what's next? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, up at that. I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped that bomb about fairies, you see. Well, what about them? As it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings.
Dryads.
Yes. Anything that didn't fit known physical rules at the time was referred to as such. Oh, Does that mean banshees were part of fairy folk?
What are you doing?
Huh, probably. She's just gone up to
She
there.
stuck her head out so fully. I was like, don't you fucking dare. What are you doing? Sorry, I interrupted
Yeah,
you mid-lick.
You're calling to her now.
What
She's
do you
giving her
want?
more incentive
What
to
are you
jump.
doing?
She'll like eat the bat.
It's a bat? Oh,
The bat sticker.
I was fully like, there's a bat in here and you haven't told me.
Don't you even think about it. If we get attacked by a cat, someone clip it.
Yeah, I'll try. Hey. You do have a gammy,
You
don't
do
you?
have a gamma, yeah.
There we go,
Okay.
she's rubbing it.
Right, she's sorting it out. It's fine. Hi, Peter.
Oh, hi.
What a time to join. We're about to get attacked possibly by a cat.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine. Not anymore though. It's an ongoing process, and the list is getting shorter. How are you, Peter? How are you doing? Back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions? Yes.
His face.
Apparitions. Like... ghosts. Ghosts?
Ghosts.
We're doing well. We're so tired.
We're really shattered
Really
today.
tired.
I have no reason.
I
This
see.
has had a busy day.
What do you mean I see? Doesn't sound like a bad joke to you. I'm not sure I follow. You're making me nervous.
I'm just
watching her.
she's making me nervous.
But come on, ghosts don't exist. Do they? Because if they do, all I can think about is that damn tree now. Ah, right, the tree. Does that mean it's haunted? It's haunted, Cole.
My tree.
It could be. Ah.
She's going upstairs now. She's fine.
No, okay. Don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh. Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, they have been all sorts of customers here. Some that are so out of this world, even. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the only one who's being weird here.
I guess you're not the one.
Don't say that. Everyone has their own... What?
Peccadillos!
Psychedelics.
I'll Google it because I've never seen that before in my life.
I've heard someone say it. Don't know what it means.
You heard me say it just now.
True that. If you don't mind telling me though, may I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? I am afraid of no ghosts.
A relatively minor fault or sin. However, shout out to the example of the sexual peccadillos of celebrities aren't necessarily news. I think they might be. The sexual faults or sins of celebrity. No, they're definitely news.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Have you read The Sun?
Gosh, no. That's a long story. That's something I'm ready to talk about anyway. That's understandable.
Peccadillo?
Big deal. Big deal.
Sorry, you're only talking to yourself right now anyway. So
All
I can pick this
you need to know is that my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Oh. Suggestion is a very powerful thing, I'll put that. But that's all I'm willing to share for now. Okay, thanks for sharing. You know, it's funny. My grandpop was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. They're like my opposites. Very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. What's going on in your world then, Peter? Seeing as you're chilling.
Oh.
What?
Because I'm the same thing as like, so I'm going to say this wrong, but peccare, I guess, is Latin for to sin. So impeccable is can't sin. So peck is the sin bit. So peccadillo is, I know dillo is like small. So it's like, it's little sin.
A little sin, yeah.
Yeah.
Little.
Which I think means armadillo is little armor. Or whatever armor means, but it's still, it's got to be. Little armor ball.
Anyway, it's just with my time as a cop and all unknown variables usually mean trouble.
It's literally that.
That's amazing.
It means little armed man.
I see, that makes sense.
Film.
They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know, the Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the zenness of it. I don't, but it doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? I think you almost got it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. You interrupt her while she was cleaning.
She wasn't. She was just staring at the corner of the couch, and then she just fully whipped around like, what? One leg in the air. Like that.
What are you doing?
Put down,
She's just
woman.
sat there with the one leg up.
She's stretching.
Too bad he passed away before she was born.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, I'll pip out. You see my lighter, right? I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. My bad. Thing was originally my grandpa's. He brought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate an upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. Your honorary discharge due to a severe leg injury he'd never he'd never be able to come from again, just to pass us out.
Yeah. Sorry, your story was really boring and I couldn't pay attention. What?
At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right. Now, how about that street? You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his big room. So sometimes he'd go out and hang with the various street vendors in front of his place. Were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets, from all walks of life.
So the fairy markets.
That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. Ah, I see. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you guess what it is? You mean Bourne Street? Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. You know what? He brought the lighter there.
Oh, so it is actually a good luck charm.
Yeah. Huh? What a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidence. I'll put it back. Everything's lining up too perfectly, if you ask me. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's. Right? Then my luck started tanking. Broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happening the past week alone, you see. Right? One thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. Tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. And then there's Banshee Lady, your patron. Some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stump, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't have remembered on my own. Right. And now we know why I kept losing my lighter, right? Oops. How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you listen in order like that, I'm telling you up here, Pat, this place is calling for me. The case is made for me. They really picked the wrong guy.
Oh, Georgie.
I'm really bad at dealing with spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know. But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? A focus on interesting drinks from around the world. You can find everything from the mundane to the extreme. From local conflicts to really special stuff. I keep thinking one particular drink might interest you. Oh? It's something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. So.
However, this game will only let you do 3. We're going to focus on those first
the
ones.
Coffee, honey, and lemon? Yeah. Huh. Protection from what, though? From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a bit. Ah, gotcha. But I'll pip that. Even if the whole situation is, haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits. Right? I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it an extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using regular flame, I mean. Heh, what are you going to make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Officer Georgie's lighter. Exhibits an interesting feel. I guess we just give it back to him. Okay then, maybe this magical drink you've learned of it back.
But if we didn't give it back?
There was coffee.
Honey and lemon. And I guess it'd be coffee, lemon and honey if we don't get it in the right thing. Oh!
Hell yeah.
That's got a lot of alcohol in it.
Oh, wow. Drink does light up, huh? Yep, it's special just for you. So don't tell anyone. Roger that. Here you go. Oh, careful. Dang, I'll put that. This is really something else. You sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea.
It can't be that bad.
But I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Ha! Ha! I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, I'll put that. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help, however I can. Thanks. Man, at least with crooks you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude.
Oh, so do you want to be that one or do you want me to be that one?
Actually, yeah, you be that one because otherwise it's 3 people.
Yeah. Not with that attitude.
Huh?
That's just a normal ass man. Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease.
Is this fucking... Is this Constantine?
I went to X-Files, but it's definitely that vibe.
Yeah.
Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again.
McQueen?
Lightning?
He's-
Ka-chow!
You?
Hello, Williams. Oh, Georgia Williams. It's been a while.
It is you. Oh, surprises just keep coming this week.
Let me go over there.
You know each other? More or less? We were brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies.
I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone, but I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares.
I feel ya. Wasn't sure I was going to make it out alive.
We were truly the lucky ones.
What? Without a doubt. I'll just take both of your words for it.
Good. I don't like to talk about it.
So what brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee.
Secret police reasons. I've not read the briefing yet. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. I hear the 7th season's shit.
Yeah?
Yes, Castiel. You need to burst a ghost? Burst a ghost?
Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I was just talking to old Pit Pat about getting over my fear of that stuff.
And ghosts.
Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Ah, I remember that. Heh. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. And that's why it's a no-no in my book. And it pains me to admit that out loud.
Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves.
Deep.
Other times, it's ghosts.
How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. I'd probably have lost all my hair by now if I were you.
I try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else will do it? Nobody. That's who.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look, I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband had recently passed away, but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat. Couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exercise the place, right? He is Constantine.
Yeah.
But the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's hard to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's hard, I get that. So, I'm slowly going down the stairs to try to coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing and the whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. Ghost trick, you say? Then, before I know what's hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel, and he's behind me, and I think Whoopi Goldberg was there.
Wait, isn't this the plot of that 1990 film Ghost?
Oh, maybe. We had a movie night at work, and I dozed off before it started. The story must have slipped into my subconscious.
Riveting.
That's just him be like, I had a sex dream about Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze? What's happening?
I haven't gotten the voice. Hey, detective. Hey, people I don't know. Did you get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. Oh, is he Sheriff Dooley? No, actually I'm being dumb. Ignore me. That's just the rain. I thought it was a reference of Scream.
But no, you
Deputy
went.
Dewey.
But yeah, but you went for the scary movie one.
Oh, I probably did, yeah. It's very bready rain. There's filling all over your top. That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up though. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. So what did I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts.
Hey.
Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? No idea, never met one. We stopped a ghost riot. Pfft, ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry, that wasn't much help.
Nah. What you said, they're just like us. That's a good thing to be reminded of.
Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat / possess / violently murder you, you should be fine.
His face dropped at that.
Yeah.
Very reassuring.
Just talk to them. Feel their culture. Listen to their issues and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. Which should be easy because you can see through them.
I thought you didn't believe in ghosts.
It's best not to overthink anything he says. I certainly don't.
Can tell.
I like him.
Him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help.
Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here.
Hey.
I already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle. Yes. Why? The driver was a chupacabra. Chupacabra!
Chupacabra!
Chupacabra. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer.
Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley.
Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Bye, coffee wizards.
Take care.
Fuck yeah, coffee wizards. I love them.
Wizard brew.
Oh, I can't remember it. I want to quote it so bad.
Made with real hops created by my little owls. Pray.
Coming soon, don't have a name, but not because it's secret. I can't not have that one Scottish bit.
Yeah.
That one stupid fandom on Twitter.
That was quite something.
Secret.
Well, what do you know? I'll bit that. Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1 million now. I'm very glad you do. Thanks anyway, I'll put that. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. I don't know why, but this whole thing has just reminded me of that one film.
There's many of those.
Oh God, what's it called? Lady the Spice? She runs a spice shop.
Okay.
But like she helps her customers out by giving them particular spices.
Okay. Kind of like the strange horticulture game we played.
Yeah.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
I'll look it up in a minute when we get bit where you're talking, and
Okay.
I'll try and find it. But yeah, and it's like the whole thing of like she breaks one of the rules and everything flips. So
Oh,
when she
okay.
tries to help, it does the negative effect instead.
Oh.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? Yeah, it just popped into my head. Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Oh, just that.
Oh, right.
That's so cool.
Just
Just
look at it.
Maybe I'll go check the stuff and... Cat? Hmm?
Oh, the cat would be the ghost, probably.
Hi.
No, okay, it's her.
Miss Fiona, welcome.
Hello.
How's the traffic out there?
It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue.
Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already.
Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today.
That's great. I'm happy you're here. Is there anything I can make for you this evening?
I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Blue?
Tea.
Blue tea? She likes her blue.
Infused with lemon.
Should I check?
Honey, you can.
Just see if there's a special thing.
You can.
Difficult. I lost Google down my line.
While you're doing that, I can quickly lift the spice levels.
Yes, that's true.
Spice! Spice up your life!
Hey boy, never go.
Spice up your life!
Baby, heart is full of love and desire for you. Okay, no, it's just tea. Yep, tea, lemon, honey.
The mistress of spices. Sorry.
That I have never seen this. Is it Bollywood?
Yeah, it's like a Bollywood film.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a really good film. I really liked it. A Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Yeah.
A cup of warm Midsummer's Night's Dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here.
How whimsical.
Let's see if I can find it now. We can watch it at some point.
Yeah. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds.
Is that so? How is he?
He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually.
Oh?
He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment.
I see. Would you mind doing me a favour?
Oh? What do you need?
Could you give my contact information to him? We only connected via Bluetooth last time, so...
Oh. A new address and a phone number are written belonging to Marina Sheeran. Ed Sheeran?
Play the fiddle in an Irish band. I'm trying to think of any other meme song and I can't get there now for him.
No.
Oh, when I was 12 I broke my leg. Been fiddling and broke my leg. What I said a few days ago may have been a bit overwhelming. It is possible that I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what had happened to the tree.
That's entirely understandable, though.
But it is not my intention to interfere with his work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please do let me know. The light just died.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's ghosts!
It is the least I could do. As
Every fucking
Are you
time.
okay? You seem to be maybe passing out. You have the wobbles. As I realised there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. Oh, I mean, because Officer Georgie is a human. And we semi-physical beings have our own ways of sharing information, as such.
I understand what you mean.
Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone.
Yeah, it's fine, I get it.
I'm glad.
Cat? I'd say you've already helped him out in more ways than one.
Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. Her whole screen just wobbles.
No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bad traffic aside, how are you?
To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late, and I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. Mood!
Aw. You know, I'm all ears.
That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid.
Pardon?
You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's troubling.
Oh, sorry about that.
I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just, I used to believe that I had settled life objective. But I have been doubting it lately.
How come?
I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, any good news?
No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I am trying to reach.
I see.
She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for.
That's very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself?
In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network, to make myself known.
Oh?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it.
I think so. But you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand.
I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak.
Right.
She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact.
What would that be?
Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know?
I'd say that's a decent impression of her.
Thank you. Kira also voices her. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Oh, I'm gonna find you and break your back. I'm really tired.
Kira!
I stand by it. Check your posture then. You'll have two of them to check.
Christ.
Also, I am like mostly. Yeah,
Afraid of violence,
I'll
yeah.
finish. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. See, I'm doing him a service. Also, I'm sat. Oh, Craig.
Oh!
Just his wrist clicked.
I look at my elbows.
That's the other one. Oh, my shoulders still really hurt. My stretch doesn't help.
For being a moany wench, you got that.
That's all I am.
Anyway.
I love being a moany. I don't like calling myself a wench.
Right, I thought it sounded familiar. You gonna try her suggestion then?
I don't know.
Is it difficult?
No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. But for some reason I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity?
She wasn't dissing it, she just said she didn't like calling herself it.
Yeah, it is straight up like a derogatory term for women. And calling myself it feels proper backwards.
Did something happen?
He was stuck? Oh, did you have to pick him up when he was drunk?
Pardon?
Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. She had to give him a lift. Lucas, you and your crunk.
He got so crunk.
Yeah.
He didn't know where he was.
He didn't know where he was.
Oh. I might have seen it. I liked it.
Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me, almost immediately. He was loud.
All sounds in order.
And extremely drunk.
Crunk!
And crunk, I believe. I believe he used the word
Really?
crunk. He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Kerry Park without realising he had done so.
Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night.
Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it.
Right.
So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transport nearby.
Would it have been easier for him to just call a cab?
He told me he wanted to know the city better.
At midnight.
Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself.
Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking.
Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different.
What?
It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction.
Oh. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected.
Perhaps. I know that feeling all too well.
Miss.
However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise.
That's good.
Is it, though? Miss Rachel told me all about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas had to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How could they still be so positive?
What do you mean?
I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I have received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I?
Right. That's why it doesn't work that way.
What do you mean?
To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards.
I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it would standardise, wouldn't it? You hear that, AI? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that?
Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all.
What do you mean?
Rather than viewing them as judges with authority to determine their fate, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies.
But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before.
Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance or assistance even.
Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. Or be able to safely recognise warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? Pretty much, yeah. I see. Still.
Miss Riona?
Yes. Sorry, I got a little bit lost in my thoughts.
You're fine, I promise. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call?
I picked him up and drove him home.
Whoa. I thought you were located in
Bellevue.
Bellevue? Yeah.
Bellevue.
Bellevue.
I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him.
I see. How was his singing, in your opinion?
It wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is.
Whelp. I never get a whelp.
Yep. His hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. Wet satyr smell.
Hope he didn't get sick then. Oh, that's going to be his next tea, isn't it? Aside from all that, was he okay? Considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean.
Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined.
Probably for the best. Could have been entertaining though.
I ended up taking him for a drive, though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business.
A late night delivery?
No, I was buying a pie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
At midnight?
First time for pie. Yes? Why? Concerned you may have a competitor?
No, not at all. Maybe a little bit.
You don't serve food, bitch. Get pies. Oh, I'd pit pat. You will be fine.
I sort of want to know, just so I can inform Officer Georgie about it.
Oh? Why?
His daughter loves pies. When his car was vandalised, Officer Georgie had planned to buy pies for his family to get together. But the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was already closed.
I see.
But he takes pride in being a Seattleite.
No, satellite.
So
I didn't know he was a satellite. They're in space!
So I wonder if he knows about it already.
Police officer satellite. Well, it's a very small kiosk attached to a pub. Very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie.
Hell yeah.
And it serves fresh pies until 1 a.m.
Interesting. Good to know. Thanks. Getting back to the story though.
Going away from the pies.
You both went for pies then?
Getting back to the pies. Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason.
What did you each get?
He ordered a slice of warm apple crumble with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on top. And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk.
Ouch. I feel betrayed. Truly.
Oh. But it was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up.
Double ouch!
I apologise.
I'll live. A little piece of advice though. A glass of warm water might have been better for the inebriated. Coffee's not the best at retaining fluids and thus preventing hangovers.
Oh, that's really good information to know. This is why you're the best barista on Pit Pat. Thank you.
Okay, my feelings are hurt slightly less now.
Flattery does work on me.
And what did you get for yourself?
I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mint pie myself. And just so you know, I did not order anything to drink.
Good!
Damn right you didn't. Ha 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 ha.
Drinks aside. What an interesting combination for a pie. How'd you like it?
I enjoyed it. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? I'll remember to order it next time.
Please do.
And so, we continued our conversation afterwards. That was when he told me he had not given up on his goal despite the many disappointments with his team. He also told me why he does not drive at all.
Really? Why?
Goat legs are hard to navigate with the pedals. It is... On second thought, it may be better to hear the story directly from him another time.
Who did he lose?
It's gonna be sad. I apologise.
Oh, no problem, I understand.
We also discussed quite a few things we have in common.
Really?
Yes, surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 a.m.
Must have been a gripping conversation.
I'm not sure. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up with him then, so I drove him home.
Weren't you tired as well?
No. I should go now.
Alright. Will you be okay?
I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Odd Pitpat.
No problem at all.
Pitpat?
Anytime.
Have a good evening then, Odd Pitpat. Pitpat? No, it just
Come
popped,
back again
it pops
soon.
into my head and now my brain won't let me do it normally. Because if I go through it, I'm like,
No.
I'm like Odd Pitpat. I don't do the t. And if I do the t, I'm like Odd Pitpat. I'm like Pitpat. Backpack.
So that's by the Cookie Monster.
No. My back still hurts.
Who are we gonna get today?
Oh. Goodbye.
Alien
Patsy.
sighting in Greece. Is this an invasion? At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged algae invasion. Dwarfria Tech teams up with Golomet Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology.
Oh.
That's cool.
It's a
Maybe
teddy.
bear. I think things get added as you do things.
I was thinking this because that 5-star thing wasn't there before.
Yeah. So I wonder how many we've missed.
Yeah. Probably a few. It might be one for each time you do like the perfect drink.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what. I won't take it for granted.
Oh, they're
That's
obviously doing well.
Yeah. Long schedule. Today's sponsor's Shady Ray.
You didn't like that one. It's the money, Jess. Oh, you dead alive. Apologies. Heya.
I think I broke
Don't
it.
look at me like that. You might have done. Knock knock. Anyone there?
Oh, no,
we
it's-
haven't even spoken yet.
Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight?
I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts?
Ah, you can have them for free. I'm just pondering on that hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here.
Yeah. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone.
Even if that someone is yourself.
Especially if that someone is yourself.
Sounds like we agree on this.
We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days.
Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua?
Got it in one.
How are things on that front?
A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think.
That sounds ominous.
No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break.
Phew.
We've been through so much. There's no walking back in our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know?
I think I see what you mean.
So we decided to give each other a bit of space. And figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage.
I see. Have you made any progress on that front?
Do you want the short version or the long version?
I'm always here for the full story.
Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything.
Oh boy.
But I think I should order first.
Sure thing. What can I make you tonight?
Not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So, anything really.
Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly tea?
Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Just double checking that you've not done anything fatty with it, but I imagine he's probably not. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, blue pea or hibiscus, milk, honey. Do hibiscus. think we've done the other one. Is the only reason. Look at it.
Sweetheart latte.
It's cute.
The latte art for you.
Sweetheart latte. With stars in his eyes.
No, we'll get that to Georgie and me.
Yes, that's the one.
Here you go. I hope you like it.
Thanks, Odd Pit Pat. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore?
Yes. I'm sorry about that.
Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people, and we don't have very much in common.
It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's.
I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now.
Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing?
Exactly. Spot on again, Odd Pit Pat. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago.
Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave.
That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family.
Bless you.
Thank you. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you it feels a lot like family again.
Aww.
Aww. Can we get an invite to your wedding?
Sounds like she was a receptive person.
If we're family, we're invited, right?
Mm.
She truly was the best of them until she got sick.
Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick.
Ah, see, that's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine up until the last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks.
That sounds really awful.
I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either.
At least she had you.
Must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. Little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now.
I'm certain she would be.
Thanks, Odd Pit Pat. Here you are, let me blab on again.
That's more than fine, but you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua.
Definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Oh, very good, so nice. I was wonderful, wasn't I? Good evening.
Hi, Pippat. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. Sorry, the two's gonna bug me.
That's fine.
Let's get rid of it. Best friends. Punk.
He's still
Of the pumpkin.
Jacob. That's cute.
I'm Silver.
I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran to you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly? Fiance is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability.
Probably a bit of percentage.
Probability.
Wondering if they couldn't code in the percent.
Maybe. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink.
Coffee Wizard and Cafe Offspring. Amazing.
Hell yeah. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title?
Ahem.
Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wished for is a memorable parting experience.
Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh?
That is accurate.
I take you've completed your research on Earth.
Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions.
Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there, and that we're going to have to make you a specific drink. I feel like it's going to be a lovely way. First, tell me what sort of experience you're after.
We wish to have something that we have never had before.
It's time to get creative then.
Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past.
Motherfucker.
Green tea. Mint. Shall I check if there's something specific for this? But I don't think we've used those.
That's a tricky one.
That is. That's sneaky. That probably is one where it's just like, follow this guide so that you never
milk.
do it.
Glass of milk.
Yeah, okay. It says any drink that does not contain blue pea or ginger, but that's because the drink they suggest doing before is blue pea and ginger, so that should probably work. Oh! And we get a thing!
The other thing, let's go. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you.
It does!
Yeah.
It is at least 56.94 but different from anything else we've experienced. I put 2 decimals.
I wonder if that is actually calculated.
Probably not. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted.
No, you do purple for delighted.
Yeah. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps. However, most of them were rather insignificant in nature.
Oh, what about this one?
This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad?
She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda?
Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it.
Aww,
Oh, I know.
that's... don't mind me. Getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see.
Yeah, they were mentioned that. You made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night.
Please tell her I'm grateful for that.
Oh yeah, she shut them down, didn't
Yeah.
she?
Well, that agent kept looking into things, and after a second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. What he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had the other night. Well, that's what he said anyway. I don't know if it was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief.
Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad.
You've really got the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda?
Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it academic paper.
An essay on the human emotion. God damn.
Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species.
Damn.
It's surprisingly easy to say that when you're just like, I'm talking in robot mode.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title.
Amanda was always the brains of the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean...
Ooh, you got a date.
Yes.
You got a date.
Her and I to go out on a date.
Right, you're looking for love, aren't you?
I am. I was, I think. I think I may have found it.
Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago?
Just a couple of days. I've been waiting a while and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive when I came to Earth, and during the entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does.
That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide that element of that experience of feeling seen? It does and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent.
Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. Good. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. When I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think.
It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly.
It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly.
It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing.
Has that been your experience with Lua?
It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that.
So does that mean you and Lua have found some answers?
Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. Sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Odd Pit Pat, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony! We got the invite! I can't do the proper fist pokes, I've got myself tangled in a blanket! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Look at them! Which will take place 3 days hence.
Oh wow, they're just gonna get married in 3 days.
And then McDonald's.
This is what me and Mike should just do.
Yeah. Like I said, me and Cal will be the witnesses.
I
That'll
think,
be
did
it.
I say, me and my mum had a whole conversation about this day. She's like, yeah, just do it.
Yeah,
I'm
do
just
it.
like,
Do it. Absolutely, just do it.
because apparently that's what Carly and Nina are gonna do.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because they're just like, we can't be bothered to try and invite everyone, and it's
Yeah.
unfair for our family's so huge and
It's
Ian's
alright.
is so tiny.
We've got other friends that are getting married. We'll just go to theirs.
Correct, Mundo.
You can get married, they can have a party. Great.
Yeah. Well, that's some answers indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We'd gotten bogged down in the details. And in our own insecurities. In our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Which includes us! Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. It's us!
Family. I am very touched, Mr. Babies. So
Ah, come on, Odd Pit Pat. You know you have to be there because we're holding it here.
ta-da!
You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, fucking hosting it here.
I also have
Hyde's invitation here. Aw, that's cute. We can't forget to give him that.
No, we can't.
We can't
We
forget
have
to
to.
give him that.
We need to play it until we can give it to him, otherwise
Yeah.
we will forget.
Well, Hyde and Garland's invitation, seeing as that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you next see them?
It would be an honour.
Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua wouldn't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99 point all the nines pleasant. And all the 01's disappointing that we have to refuse.
Yes, I would truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. Sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda?
Not yet. We are going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting.
It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country.
Road trip.
And maybe even a bit further, if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists.
Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that travelling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is travelling with no other purpose than travelling. Which is in essence circular reasoning. There's a loop in the management hierarchy.
Oh god, no.
It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.9 excited to try it out. That's my new thing. I think it's good, I think it's fun.
And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, I'll pick that. And I always have a place to return where I feel home.
Okay,
Well,
Craig.
That
go
makes me
bed.
feel a lot less nervous. Okie dokie, Craig.
Sleep well.
Well.
To be fair, we probably won't be that far behind.
I've got to give Heidi the
I know,
invitation.
I know.
I'm very happy to hear. Start sobbing.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Awkward silence, check your phone.
Ahem. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet, soothing, and with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice. That would be amazing. So, hot chocolate with some honey and ginger?
Exactly that, in that order. See, as soon as I start looking it up, you channel it.
I do channel it. The hive mind.
Daw,
Spaceship.
spaceship! Oh, actually, and someone stood on like a mountain,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
299 792 458.
That feels like
Yeah, that feels.
coordinate-y. Or an IP address.
Oh, it's a 299 792 458 for a lightspeed traveller.
Oh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes, it is the speed of light, not... Oh, is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? Speed of light. Oh, wow.
That's probably what that is, the number
Yeah.
of the speed of light, yeah.
Way to target your audience, Odd Pit Pat.
Thank you. But do you like the taste of silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. Aww.
How does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well.
And that's about right.
We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased.
Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you for that.
Whoa, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much.
Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still.
What did he do? Just fucking...
Look at him. It made me jump.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I thought you'd... knew I was leading up to something.
It's something, but I didn't expect it to make that much noise, and it just
Yeah, to be fair, it was noisier than I thought. The chair made a lot of noise. I can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal.
It is. It's not the only reason I'm excited.
Are they taking Pearl? Is she going with them? Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives.
Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It is true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but the particular thing is very commonplace.
Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. I wrote this game. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.9%.
Nice, I love it. Wow, hold on. Amanda, have you met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday.
After the first date.
How did any of that happen? We watched All Questions all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well.
You don't exactly sound thrilled.
Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas.
Ha, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way.
I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date.
Wow, that's very brave, considering it's like hugely illegal.
Yeah.
It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. Takes guts.
You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here with all the regulars.
I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me.
And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was just so happy to learn more about her, about who she is, and I realised I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision.
Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway.
That's fair.
But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. They are friends.
Yeah.
They
Truth
just met,
is-
but they are friends.
This is a bit strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want people I love to be proud of me too.
What is proud?
Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and just fills you with joy.
Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you.
Oh, my heart! I can't take this!
That noise made me giggle. You two are a really sweet family.
And so are you and Miss Lou and Mr. Pickens.
Yeah, true. Chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.09% similar in the end. I forgot about the percent.
Yeah.
So it is.
Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must go pack. It's first time I see someone get so excited for that specific part.
What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyses Earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. I have the hiccups.
Good luck, Silver. Indeed.
Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver.
I will. Good night to you two then.
Hasta la vista, strangers.
I love her.
Huh?
All questions.
Ah, bye to you too.
So you're telling me Terminator is an orc western?
Hell yeah.
You're telling me
Terminator.
Terminator is an orc
Terminator.
western?
Terminator.
Western?
Hasta la vista, baby, baby. Maybe she just got the accent confused.
Maybe.
There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Odd Pit Pat.
I'm such a
Orc West.
I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps.
Whether we'd like it. We'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose. I thought he'd already asked if he could. Am I
No.
getting mad? Oh.
You just went off on one.
Oh, I thought he did say
No.
like. Oh, okay. But there's no place that could be a better fit. I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect.
It's settled.
Lou is going to be over the moon when I tell her.
I'm gonna end the game with the wedding.
Probably, yeah. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now.
It's a very exciting prospect.
It really is. Thanks again, Old Pit Pat. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night.
Wait. Okay, sorry. More like a guardian hive mind.
Cafe Offspring.
Good night, Mr. Baileys.
Milky Way. Sweet and cool like outer space.
I expect this to be hide.
Probably, yeah.
Please.
Hide in Georgia, I imagine.
ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI.
Silly.
UFO previously spotted by Space Guardian fighters. A very determined hot air balloon.
God. Balloon spell wrong.
Balloon?
Balloon? Oh, it's her.
Ah, well, yes, we've got to try and get to you. Oh, we haven't got anything with her.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we failed to drink on her, didn't we?
Oh, maybe.
I think
Or we just get all of them now.
you told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes.
She
Give me a hug.
Lucas like that, and just Lucas. Get dunked on, Pops. I think you were voicing her, weren't you? And I was American.
Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Odd Pit Pat. How are you? Yes. Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. There you go. Can I order something first, though? Of course. You left one. My drink. I don't know what drink. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. Can you make a cup of chai? Oh, it might be easy to do that. I think I've got the recipe for chai. No, it's fine.
Study right away.
Because I think we had chai as a one previous, did we not?
No. No.
I had chai today.
Good for you. That came out sarcastic, I wasn't meant to. Tea, ginger, cinnamon.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Brewski. Masala chai. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. Thank you. It's delicious. You're welcome. So, you were saying... Oh, right. It's just I've been very busy working on my game. Ah, I see. How's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really. Which is a shame. truly liked their games. With all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us, small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. It's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. As I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted that they're doing me a favour, since I'm such a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right? Considering the unfair conditions they were expecting me to accept, they could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they care, though. Yeah. Well, what's up? Nothing. Is it about Myrtle? Oh. Well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our little argument. Only checking in here and there. I'm going to a tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. Oh? Yeah, I hope I get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologise, though. For treating me as if I was totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick the right parts down, you know?
Still could ask.
But I know I was in the wrong too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking. I already told her I'd reject the contract, right? Yes, I heard you say that. She should have tried to listen a bit. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. It's fine. It's just bad timing. Clearly you care about each other though. You two will make up eventually, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Thanks, old Pip-Pat. Cheers me up a little. Anytime. I suppose I better go now so I can shop around as long as I want. Yeah, I'll go get something nice for myself too. Like what? Maybe a new bolster. My current one is no longer firm. Ah, I see. No idea.
Good, I'm glad.
Well, I hope you have a good time. You can always look it
bolster
up.
is a support, but like, for what?
Her tentacles?
Yes, what I was wondering, but no idea.
Might have to Google it.
I'm scared to.
Me too. Thank you, Pip-Pat. I'll see you later. Take care. I mean, it could be something to do with the computer, to be fair.
Use bolster's just a word.
How much chin?
Long thick pillow that's placed into other pillows for support. Yeah, I know bolster is equivalent to support because it's what Mum and Karen aggressively yell at each other when they need support. Like bolster, bolster.
Yeah. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Hi.
Oh,
Rachel's dad.
Yeah.
Gala.
Yes, I'm Mum.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Should I give it to Gala?
What, the invite?
Yeah.
He said hide, so hide, I guess. I can look that up as well, just to make sure. Or part.
Nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it?
Good, good, good. I see you're doing good too.
As usual. What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me.
No, that won't do.
Well, let's talk about bills later. So what will it be? You first.
You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please.
Coming right up whilst I remind myself how to make an STMJ. Milk, ginger, honey. Milk, ginger, honey, brew. Sweet. One STMJ coming up.
It smells so nice.
Spot on. Thanks, Odd Pitbat. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that?
Give it to Gala. Otherwise you can't.
Okay. Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine.
Oh, I see you have a new selection.
Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh?
You should really try. You should try Tejana Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather.
Might better do that one.
Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus.
Anything else in it?
Well, a bit sweet.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got that one as well. So
I'll try it then. The Teje Roselle. It's the one that Hyde likes, isn't it? Gala. No, yeah, Hyde likes. Is it not? Yeah.
sure. I blanked.
Hibiscus
I couldn't remember.
It's the one we made for him. Hibiscus
Yeah.
ginger. Honey.
It turns out we're meant to give the ID to Silver. We're meant to give the apartment key to either him or Hyde because it's their apartment key. Yeah, we've missed some stuff, but it's not obviously game breaking. Not that one. Oh no, yes, that one. Sorry, ignore me. No.
Okay, that's fine. I can go back and do it all. Get a secret ending. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Noah's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde? Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of tea for you.
For you. Just hit her knee. You couldn't tell by the camera wobbling.
Thanks. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good?
It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it.
Pass it out. Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test.
So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it?
You can say that. I think Officer is coming too, by the way.
Good, I can give him this email.
Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury's over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup?
I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. I don't
Good.
know what fucking voice this is.
I don't
You
either.
did a way better mustache voice than I can, but I just... There's just something about... There's no doubt for me to slow down. I'm just trying to, like, make the top lip not do anything. I can feel it in my bones. Bones?
Time is a harsh mistress, as they say.
Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. You get to complain.
Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore.
Oh?
I mean, compared to my prime.
Ah, you're still stuffed.
50 years ago.
Well, yeah.
I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that.
Preach.
Like today.
Preach. Heh, I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. Same. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints.
This is why I start 20-somethings moaning
Yeah.
about achy joints in bad weather.
It's only gonna get worse, that's the thing.
My
I'm gonna
legs
be
are
a
already
goddamn barometer.
crap.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna hit like 40 and my joints are gonna just fail me.
I'm actually gonna have to get a hip replacement.
Yeah. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Joji?
Joji?
Joji!
Joji, we've got an email for you.
Look at the wedding invitation on the shelf.
Aww.
Hey, folks. I can't remember what voice I used to do for him.
You just sort of talk.
Man of the hour.
Hiya, Georgie. Sorry,
Oh,
Georgie, I'm
get
really
back.
tired.
What did I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? You're talking about my case. Well,
Ghosts!
I don't even know where to begin. Henry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right?
No? What are we talking about?
Oh, Pit-Pat, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. My defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll explain it to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby.
5 hours later. Oh, you look so scared!
So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Hello.
Oh, hey. Do you wanna?
She does want to meet us. Winter.
Hey. Where you going? Where you going?
Up.
You got choice.
Come up. Winter. Come up. Come on up.
Where do you want to go, love? You've got 2 laps. What do you want? Maybe we could just make one big lap. Big lap! She doesn't know. Look.
Winter.
Oh, gammy eye.
You got a cold again, have you?
Go on then. Honey, you need to make a choice. We did finish this game.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, girl. Craig's gonna be so upset. She's here. Come be then, Dunham.
Sweetheart.
Yeah. Yep, that's about it.
That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since?
Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. Used my lighter and things happened.
Fucking gunk.
Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. Sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. Told old Pip-Pat about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpa's. And there's a chance he brought it from there. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Anyways, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this. And gave me some pointers. So, me included. She's so happy. She's so happy. I went back there last night to spot, you know.
To the spot, you know.
To the spot, you know.
To spot, you know.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
To where the tree used to be. Lit a few candles there, put the light right in the middle of all of it. Of it all. To be honest, It was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Light behind.
Then what happened?
It blew up. What? What do you mean, what? The lighter. It just blew up. Well, what do you mean blew up?
Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here.
Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see.
Cool guys don't like explosions.
But I heard it. With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink, clinks. What kind of sound is that? You know, a little small metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, because it's like the ding.
I think this is the exact conversation they had developing the game.
Yeah. No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse you all with that.
But Papa is... What is that? Papa! I've just got this like really flappy upper lip now. I'm talking...
You know,
Papa!
I think it's pthaw. And then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over with its lid open. The flame was burning white. Wow. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner, walking towards the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was standing there. They asked me straight up, "Is this light as yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." And then fired a question back. "Are you the ones that have been messing with the cars around here lately?" And they said, "Yes." Well, sounds like case closed. So, they weren't ghosts? Hell no, thank God for that. Who are they then? Yes. Claws out the things, please. Please, please, please. Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect... Do you know them? Kinda? In fact, they own the Gnome Noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there, which you did mention before, yeah. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. We have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge.
Claws.
Yeah. Well, it sparked a huge protest.
Good.
In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just their friend, but as remembrance for the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, it makes sense the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. But used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. It's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Something about it that bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently it's why they kept animals. The gnome noms own told me that they have a large mastiff living in their place.
Yeah.
Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either.
Well, the erasure starts with a completely forgotten, right?
Ah, cat. Stop it. Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure.
Right, okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respect? How do we pay respect to remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's all cool, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave.
Stop it.
Garbage storage. It looked like she was going like, oh, to me.
Stop doing the knees. Anyway, carry on.
We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We cleaned their gravestones, bring food, and we'd have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimi's known they're dead, but I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too.
Right.
I really think continuing this tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par for me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anywhere.
You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead.
Exactly.
It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort.
So it's the best way to gain wisdom is to... Okay.
You
were drinking!
Whether it's good or bad. Yeah. Speaking of no noms owners, though, what happened to them after all that?
Oh, right. Did you arrest them?
Nope.
Huh?
Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. I got an idea of what I have to do.
Free pies.
Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved.
Still, it was truly something else.
Yeah, one night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. Shame about the lighter of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. Works just fine. Not even a scratch. Really?
But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, pop-off! I wrote this game! Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything.
As I said, still works fine.
I can't stop fiddling with her little paws because it's just
yeah,
there.
please
so
stop.
cute.
She's going to claw me again in a minute.
No.
Please stop. I'm enjoying my cuddle. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see.
You want to know what I think?
No.
It's haunted.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, you wibble. You getting down or are you just adjusting?
No, she's just adjusting.
You adjust. I think it's definitely haunted. What are you talking about?
White flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. Remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here? And every time you did is when the cat showed up?
Mm-hmm.
Hey now. Man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no?
Oh, yeah, the cat.
Yeah. As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction or something. This thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around.
Yeah.
But any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence indeed.
I still think it's a ghost though.
Shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Someone's phone going off.
No? Oh no. I think I have to go now. I didn't realise I'd missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time.
Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Henry.
Take care. See you later, soldiers. Bye.
Where'd he go?
I'm gonna stop doing that stupid voice now.
Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me, please. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Brew.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Coffee, baby.
She was funny, just like the whole time she was looking at me.
Yes, I am just putting the thing on the thing. Serve it. Oh, there you go. Your
You
turn.
migrating.
It's a little leg shake she did then.
You're right. Get cozy. You getting down or are you just... What are you doing? Where do you want to go, honey?
Aggressively stroke.
My lap or the floor? Get that further, just
What is it?
my lap.
It's
Okay.
Miss Riona's
Okay.
number. She asked me to give it to
Nope.
you.
The lap, the floor. There you go.
She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her. I see. We just solved the mystery.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank
No,
you.
now it's the journey of the cursed lighter.
Yeah. Here's your espresso, officer. Thanks. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him, I guess I'll focus on the rumours. Word is going around that cars being messed up there. Which is kind of expected though, isn't it? There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumours. Without being stopped, they'll spiral out of control. I have a question for you though. Which do you prefer? Wild rumours or bad press?
Wild rumours.
That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumours can become, or how far they'll go. But the press can shape a story, report it, and many will believe it as truth. Both are worrying in their own ways. Fair point. But what if we combine them? Rumour, truth, and press. If somehow we combine them, then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe you can also add to it. Oh, sure. It'll take a while to explain though. Well, I'll be here all night. I got time. Alright then. Brace yourself, folks, because it's going to be a doozy.
We're gonna get Freya in.
Maybe?
Works for a newspaper, doesn't she?
Or she used to, at least.
Mm.
And then she published a book, I think. Or something. I can't remember what she
Yeah.
published in the end. Right. October 1st.
I think we have 2 more things to go.
2 more?
Days.
Oh! Do you want to power through or do you want to finish?
That's the thing I don't know.
Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants an independent survey. Vegan food on the rise amongst gnome diet popular amongst young adults.
Oh. Yeah, because that was day 12, and on these things... Oh no, it goes up to day 15 at least, so...
No, okay, so yeah, well... Today's delivery cut-off time is no night shift. We're gonna get Rio now. We had a break in the office, just played board games for hours. It was fun. Oh, look at her!
Oh, that's really cute.
I'm guessing her and Matt are made up. You even get the full thing for Georgie now. Dislikes ghosts. Yeah. you've got the full thing of the gala too.
Yeah. And I heal myself by helping other people heal. Aw. Metal maiden. Full metal jar head.
Incredible. Yeah, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so...
Yeah, and there's 3 more days.
Yeah.
So.
And seeing as no one said anything about possibly what they want
We'll
to
just
see...
finish it in the first half of next stream.
Finish it, yeah, first half of next stream. We're going to finish this game. So, next week... You know, actually, it's going to take 2 seconds to come out of all of
Do
this.
big screen.
Yeah, save. Yes. Yeah, menu. Yes. So, there is no stream next Wednesday or Saturday. I will be off for the week, so just keep that in mind. After that, there will be a Wednesday and a Saturday stream. Wednesday, I will likely start Hotline Miami. Maybe. I need to double check all the setup and stuff for it. And then the Saturday, we will finish Coffee Dog. The week after that, I will leave it up to a vote what I play.
Might also have to do a game in the second half of Saturday stream.
We'll see how we go. I don't know, because I might be just chatted anyway. And I think, considering like 2 days is kind of politics as an assumption. But yes, so that's what it is at the moment. Because to be fair, if I finish Coffee Talk, we finish Coffee Talks with you, I might just sort of Hotline Miami and try and finish that.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So, highlights are, as if you've noticed on social media, are kind of on hold at the minute because of just making sure we're not overloading people. So basically, they're not going to start up again until the end of March, to which I will be starting with Later Alligator for the highlights. So it will be a delay, quite a large delay on highlights. I'm also going to start working on a video to possibly come out like the second week of April. That will be a recap of January, February, March plays of games, completions, some reviews and stuff. So that's kind of like the plan for a while. So just sort of keep an eye on things. I will continue to update on social media when I remember to put it on things. I forgot to put stuff on my Instagram today, but it is what it is. But yeah, so just to sort of let you know, that's what's happening with highlights. They won't be back until the very end of the month / very start of April. And they will be a little different than how they've been. Clips will likely start up again then as well. I just need to figure out the best way to go about them at the minute. Clips may just have to fall to the wayside whilst I just have the rest.
Figuring it out. Yeah,
figuring it out, slowly getting there. But don't worry, things are there. I'll probably do like a mass re-announce of all of the charity stuff as well, beginning of April, just for the quarter. Every time you squeak, it's throwing me off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright, because I can just hear it and my brain just goes,
I wasn't
no.
even realising I was doing it. Sorry.
It's fine. You were doing it rhythmically enough that my brain...
Oh, well, I didn't even... It's just because I'm looking at the cat.
Yeah,
it's just my instinct to look at the cat and make a little
it was
noise.
like the same amount of time between each of them, and my
I
brain
really
was like,
didn't
that's a
notice
pattern.
that.
And I
I'm
was
so
like,
sorry.
Oh no, I'm distracted.
No, it's me being shit.
It's the tired brain. The tired brain picks up on it. But yeah, so no stream next Wednesday or next Saturday, but there will be a stream the Wednesday after that. I will put this on social media as well. Don't worry.
Having a week off.
Having a week off, essentially. But yes, thank you everyone for watching today. And excusing us, so very, very tired.
So tired. I have makeup on. Look at how dark this is.
I just looked at my eyes and went, oh, I look puffy. And to be fair, my eyes are itchy.
Oh, you be hay fevering.
Boy. But yes, so thank you very much everyone for watching, and we will see you in 2 weeks.